Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is indeed fight night, and we have another OP06 match here for you guys. We have Yamato on the right-hand side, as well as Katakuri on the left. Now, I would love to hear you guys' opinions and thoughts. Which matchup actually wins this? Do you think Katakuri has the edge, or do you think it's Yamato? We're going to go ahead and start us off, swish here on the left with that pudding, and then dropping a double pudding. Double pudding turn 1 is kind of cracked. Super good here, grabbing that Sanji and passing turn. Now with my man the Yamato player here on the right with 3 Dawn, we most likely will see an AK swing going into life. That is usually what the case is, and yes, we see the AK swing going into life, and it does connect, and that first trigger is actually going to be that Paro Sparrow. Obviously the fact that he's able to cheat out a Paro before he's able to get to 4 Dawn is actually really good, just because he now has 4 empty Dawn to play with. And we're gonna go ahead and pass the turn. Now Swish here with his 4 active Dawn can go kind of big here, so we are gonna see a 5k swing going into life. He's gonna counter out of it with that 2k, and now we see an additional 5k swing which does connect, and now we see the Sanji coming down. Now Sanji is gonna go ahead and protect us from any shenanigans like Onami or anything like that, so kind of building a little bit of a wall before that actually happens. Now there are plenty of tech that you can run to help you get away from that. We're gonna throw down the Hiyori here to swap out that looks like that Ohm for something else, and now we see an AK swing going into life. Now he can block this, but yeah, he's gonna go ahead and block it, no problem. I don't see any reason why he should go down to 1. We threw down the blocker to block. The blocker is gonna be blocking. So now here with Swish here with his 6 Dawn turn, and I actually think that Yamato going first is actually super beneficial in this matchup. And now we see the Banish coming into play here, giving leader Banish here, and he's going to swing a huge 10k swing into life. Now this is a ton of Dawn to get out of, a ton of counter to get out of. I definitely don't think that this Yamato player should counter out of it, just because it's too many cards out of his hand, but we're going to go ahead and see him countering out of this action here. Let me know. I mean, he doesn't want to just throw away a card, so he's going to go ahead and take it here. Do you see a trigger? No, it's that Amaru, and we're not going to go ahead and activate because now he only has like 3 cards in hand, I believe. So 3 cards in hand, and we should have 7 active Dawn is what 4, 6, yeah, it should be 7 active Dawn here. And it looks like we might go ahead and find that Onami. And yes, we're going to play the Onami, giving Banish and swinging. Let's see here, 10k into life. And we're going to see the counter coming out of it. Being able to counter out of that is really rough here, just because we've spent so many resources to get rid of the life. Yes, we got a lot of cards out of Katakuri's hand, but at the end it didn't really matter too much, just because you're now on the back foot. And with that Paro still being alive, we're going to see a free 5k swing most likely coming in. If not, we're going to swing big, but we are going to start things off with that 7 cost Big Mom. We're going to trash that card here, and that's actually going to be that Mihawk, which is actually a really good card in the Yamato deck, being able to cheat out an Ohm or any 4 cost character. But we're actually going to go ahead and pass, choosing not to swing with any of our characters. I guess he doesn't want to give him the opportunity for any triggers, and I think he actually knows what it is because he did move it to the bottom. So it's most likely going to be probably a trigger character like a Kiku or something like that, and I guess not wanting to give him that possibility here. And with only 2 cards in hand, the double attack most likely will connect. He is still at 3 life, which is actually really good. Even if the 2 were to connect, and let's say he were to drop a Hody, there's no way he actually gets through with 4. He can get rid of the 3 life, but he can't swing for the final 4. So really curious to see here how this Yamato player is going to proceed and how he's going to get out of this board state here. If he plays the Hody, he also goes down to 0, so he has to go for game here. So I think he might just play it slow here with the Shura, searching top 5, of course, for a counter card of Sky Island. He's gonna go ahead and grab the 0 cost. Pretty good here, just in case he wants to pitch a dead card, which I think he has 2 Hodis in hand. We're going to use leader ability here and swing a 5k into life, an easy 5, and it's going to go ahead and connect, and we see the beige coming down. We're going to actually be able to stun the leader, and this is heartbreaking. The only out you essentially had is now gone, which is really rough. Really hate to see it, but it is what it is. Kind of what you expect playing against Katakuri. and we are going to go ahead and see the Amaru giving plus 3k plus the entirety of the rest of the Dawn to get rid of that Pero. And yes, it does go through, and he's actually able to grab a 10 cost Big Mom out of that exchange. And now with 10 active Dawn, he can just go ahead and drop the Big Mom if he chooses to do so. But I think at the position that we are at, there's really no reason to. We have the 8 cost as well as the leader still live. Even if he were to swing a 9k into life, it most likely will connect, and you still have the Onami on the board as well. So it really comes down to just doing the math here. I think he only has 3 cards in hand. Yeah, 3 cards in hand if you're the Yamato player. So we are going to most likely see, it looks like possibly a 10k swing going into life. No, we're going to swing 11k into life. Does it connect? Of course it does, seeing the hand. And now we're going to just attach the rest of the Dawn to the leader and swing for game. Thank you guys so much for checking out this channel or this video. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP06 content coming out soon. See ya!